What up, Long Beach? It's JJ.
And Mike.
Welcome back to your home for everything local sports.
And this CIF football video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company.
363 nights ago, it was Long Beach Poly, it was Modern Day, it was the Jackrabbits winning their 19th CIF Southern Section Football Championship. And it was a heck of a game.
And it was a heck of a party, too, and it felt like a lot more than 363 days ago, I'll say that, as we meet the 11th time between these two teams in the semifinals here in 2013.
A rival is going to hand their bitter rival their last defeat in their last game of this season. Coach Raul Lara hopes that's not his team, but it's on the offenses here. We've got two of the best defenses on paper in the Pac-5, and it's almost on the O to step their proverbial game up tonight.
Well, definitely Bruce Rollins and his modern-day Monarchs know their offense needs to be a little more physical than they were. Obviously, with Chase Forrest, Jonathan Lockett, some talented players there, they can't get pushed around the way they did in the championship, and it was obvious from the start that was their intent, JJ.
Well, the intent for Poly was obvious from the start, too. Get the ball to Juju. John Juju Smith here, check, nice little pickup, but unlike the 2012 final, where we saw the Monarchs struggle with unbalanced line and shifts over to the right and left side, they were ready for that Poly offensive line tonight.
They definitely were, and obviously this is not something you were seeing from Poly last year, so cue the defensive highlight package as Juice squeezes that one down.
Poly passing as the first option here early on, and there were 4 eyes on number 9 all game long. Red, seeing red. You can notice a pattern here. We're going back and forth. Good defensive plays for both of these teams. Mikel McMorris and the Monarch defense getting into the Poly backfield with ease. So with this many players in the box with their ears pinned back, it only takes a small mistake to make a little play into a big play.
And obviously there a missed tackle in the backfield, another missed tackle in the secondary, and Justin Allen is off to the proverbial races, 75 yards to the house. Certainly not what the Jackrabbits defense is used to. Really their first mistake of the playoffs as the Monarchs take a 6-0 lead.
They know how big that is. You can call them coverage sacks, you can call them big rushes. The Monarch defense would not let the Poly passing attack get going at all. And on the other side, Chase Forrest just had all kinds of time all night.
Definitely, and Poly has not lost a lot of games in the last 2 years in the trenches, so this was quite a surprise here. Forrest is going to find London Iacopo for a 24-yard touchdown, and not a lot of people had this. Even if those who had Modern Day winning did not necessarily think they were going to get out to a 13-0 lead, we were certainly surprised.
Well, they continued to win the field position battle as well, and this punt pins Poly back. You can't run it out, and you simply just don't have enough time to throw it out. McMorris back there causing trouble again.
Yeah, they couldn't give Josh Love or Ty Tiedemann the time to take any kind of a drop and make a read. JoJo Wicker here with the big play for Poly. Maybe that can change the tide. But Big Mo only tried the camo grays on for a couple plays, JJ.
Yeah, could the big play come on a punt? I mean, you need a big play from your defense or special teams to win games like this. It just wasn't going to play Poly's night at any point.
Big mistake right there. The first turnover of the game, and late in the first half, Poly could ill afford it.
Modern Day bringing their utility belt. I think there was like 4 handoffs in the backfield before Jonathan Lockett takes it inside the 5-yard line. 3 plays later on third down, Forrest, perfect back shoulder pass right there to Humphreys to score that touchdown, 20-0 at halftime.
Would have been big if they could have held him to a field goal or obviously not had that turnover, but that makes it a 3-touchdown game. And hey, first pass over the middle is the first big play for Poly. Love to Christian Pabico for 48 yards. So Jackrabbits maybe have a little something going on offense here.
But 2 plays later, that ball's on the carpet, and that's not where you want it to be if you're trying to make a comeback.
Well, certainly not. Obviously, Poly at that point could ill afford the turnovers. And 2 plays after that, Forrest finds Lockett with a beautiful rainbow over the top, 89 yards down that right sideline. You don't often see modern-day players running away from Jackrabbits players, so that was certainly left a sour taste in some Poly mouths for sure.
Yeah, they missed a big play like that in the championship last year. This is obviously a different game, so much so that Poly couldn't wipe that donut off the board. Lockett, indeed, man of the match.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Jackrabbits offense performance brought to you by Krispy Kreme Donuts in this one, and you said it, Lockett locked it down to end it, and Modern Day is going to win this one 30-0. Certainly a lot of great Poly seniors as part of that class, 2013 class, John Juju Smith, Jason Pops Fowl, guys who won that championship in 2012, and as Raul Lara said after the game, kind of helped turn the program back around, but their season ends here in 2013, and I have a feeling next year won't be able to come soon enough for Poly fans.